we're going to go into our keynote speaker segment today. We have two keynote speakers. Questions. You're probably going to have questions because of everyone's time, and to be considerate when some people need to get out of here. They've been kind enough to say they would stay around until the end to field any questions, but we ask not any questions during the segment, just so they can tell us what they've got and so we can be very respectful of all people's time. So first up is going to be Julie Alligood. She's the superintendent of the Lawrence County School Systems. And Dr. Alligood, look forward to you, and I'll let you take the mic.
Thank you. It's great to see all of the friends we have in business today. I will say Carol White probably got me to this point, being superintendent, because she taught me the art of smiling and nodding when sometimes it was difficult to smile and nod. I began in banking many, many years ago, and I moved from working with people's money to the only thing sometimes they care more about, and that's their children. So that's a frightening concept. So I have used the smile and nod thing a lot, Carol. Thanks a lot. Also, I have seen several students in here. Please do not ask them any questions because they probably have some stories about me that they could share. Right, Michael? Anyway, every day is a great day in Lawrence County. I really like Heath's slogan that he's used. And I think every day is a great day in Lawrence County schools, too. Dr. Williams and I have been sort of teasing each other. We're probably the only two people in Lawrence County who are not looking forward to election week being over. And that is because Donald and Hillary are the only two people who are in the tell-it more than Dr. Williams and myself. So, anyway, full steam ahead after next week, Election Day. But I will use that opportunity to springboard into my short message today. Dr. Williams said he wanted 5 of my minutes, so I'm going to keep mine brief. We are actually in Lawrence County leading our school system in a culture of change. And when you do that, you face a little opposition from time to time, and that gets a little dicey. But in Lawrence County schools, we've had some good schools for a long time. We have done good enough to be considered good enough. But we think it's time, to borrow Emeril Lagasse's phrase, we think it's time to kick it up a notch. And I think that we definitely can kick it up a notch. I think our students are as bright as any in the state of Georgia. I think our teachers are as talented as any in the state of Georgia. We've got to pay a little closer attention and make sure that we're actually doing the right work the right way. And that's what we've really gotten a lot of focus, our focus and our direction this year has been. With that little accountability piece, you sort of push people out of their comfort zone and doing things a little differently. We've become a culture of learners in Lawrence County. Every Wednesday in every Lawrence County school, teachers are learning. They give up their planning period every Wednesday to learn best practices, to learn some high interest things such as differentiation, putting more rigor into their classroom. So we're all learning the same things, and that's every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, my office staff commits themselves to going to one of those classrooms and learning alongside those teachers. And the state has said we're supposed to take that learning and it's supposed to transfer back into the classroom. And that's what we're committed to doing. So that's been a little dicey this year. Also, we've been committed in Lawrence County. Our advanced ed friends who came and gave us our accreditation said, you've got to start controlling your message. You've got some great things going on. Focus on that. Toot your own horn. So we've been trying to do some of that. We had a bus tour last week, I believe it was. The weeks just keep flying by. Last week, and we toured some people through our high schools, and we had about 10 community members and some of our folks at the central office who, quite frankly, have never visited some of our schools. So we toured some people through some high schools, and they were simply amazed at the things that students are exposed to. And we hope that that will translate to great things in your community. We're committed to giving you citizens who are ready to work, citizens who are ready to perform at universities. And we hope that you will start seeing a huge difference in Lawrence County with that. Also, we're committed to our mission of rigor, relevance, and relationships. We want to build this with our students, and we want that to involve our community as much as possible. We believe that if we don't give them a rigorous education, they won't be ready for you in the workforce. Relevance, if you know how young people are, if you don't make it important to them and show them why they need to learn it, they're not too much interested in it. That's where we've started using a lot of technology in our classrooms. We will be one-to-one with devices by the end of this school year. Our SPLOST money has helped us be able to do that. We appreciate your work with that. One-to-one with devices opens up a whole new world to our students, and I hope that will make them a little more tech savvy when they enter your workplace. And relationships. They don't really know, and they don't really care about learning for you if they don't think that you care about them. And we feel like our teachers have a great heart for that, and our administrators have a great heart for that, and we appreciate our community because we believe that that's one very special thing about the Lawrence County community is the spirit of care. And that's pretty much Lawrence County in a nutshell. I say Lawrence County Schools in a nutshell this year. And Ben, shall I turn it back to you? And any questions, I'll be glad to answer after the session.
Back to back, at Dublin Nissan, we've been honored 2 years running with Nissan's Award of Excellence.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right now, save up to $5,000 off an Altima or Rogue. Save even more with up to $7,500 off a Maxima or Murano. Dublin Nissan has the winning team. From parts and service to sales and finance, Dublin Nissan is truly the only dealer you will ever need.
I'd like to say good morning to everyone, and it's indeed a pleasure to be here with you today to share a little bit about the goings-ons in the Dublin City School System. The first thing I want to point out about our community, we're truly a blessed community. In academia, we have everything that the state of Georgia has to offer in academia. We are a charter school system, Dublin City Schools. Lawrence County is a strategic waiver school system. And we also have a private school system here at Trinity Christian School, Headmaster Cooey here, that's doing a tremendous job. So pre-K through 12, we have everything in academia that our state has to offer. As we move toward higher ed, we can look at Oconee, Fall Line Technical College. We can look at the things that are going on there. We can look at Georgia Military College, another place where you can get an associate's degree in various content and academic areas. Also, we're very fortunate to have Middle Georgia College and State University with such broad offerings where you can get that bachelor's degree, that master's degree that we heard about. That's unprecedented in a lot of communities, particularly of our size. So we're very excited about the menu of options that we can celebrate and be glad about here to offer in terms of academia in the Dublin-Lawrence community. A little bit about Dublin City Schools. We are a charter school system. We are not a startup charter. Startup charters are that you saw in the news in Macon. We are still on the auspice of the Department of Education. We have themed elementary schools. We have a new theme this year at Susie Dashier, one that has been heralded around the nation and particularly only one of 3 in our state. We have a STEAM elementary school, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And so we're very excited about what's going on there. We're looking for Susie Dashier to become STEAM certified. Hillcrest Elementary is our leadership environment and public service elementary school. It's been doing some great things, has been the Trex Recycling Champions for several years, and so we're very excited about the learning that's going on there. As we look at Dublin Middle School, Dublin Middle School is the only middle school in the state of Georgia that is putting out young people who have industry certifications in Microsoft Office programs and platforms. As a matter of fact, last year we had 2 young people who were certified in industry certifications at the master's level. That means they have industry certification in all areas of Microsoft. So our young people are going into high school, 10 and 13 years old, industry certified, and being able to transfer that through their high school curriculum and come out being college and career ready for the workforce. Our vision at Dublin City School System is to be a world-class school system that produces globally competitive students. And we're very excited about making those steps towards that as you look at things such as the IB program that was also a part of this community's recent great success with the Economic Development Authority and receiving the International City of the Year award and the IB program at Dublin City School was a great part of that. Experiencing a tough time this summer, as he talked about, being intelligent and sometimes yelling. Miss Jiva Alexander called me this summer with a breath of fresh air about one of our young people that we're producing in the Dublin City School System, Miss Kennedy Blackwell Lewis. And she has been studying at Harvard, and Miss Alexander's word she had someone there, I believe it was her daughter, talking about this young person with her ability setting the Harvard campus on fire. And so those are the young people that we're proud to have representing this community as she participates in our international baccalaureate program, which we are expanding through the middle school and eventually down at the elementary schools. And we are welcoming students from all nationalities, and particularly as we locate business and industry here, we feel that we will be a welcoming part of that success of our community and being able to welcome international students with a curriculum that is trusted worldwide. And so that's a part of our vision there. Also, our mission is to prepare students to be effective communicators, problem solvers, and lifelong learners. A couple months ago, I had the opportunity to attend Casey Cagle's talk up at the Metro Atlanta Chamber. And as the publication was put out, what business and industry wanted in young people as they exited high school, I found out that those community members who participated with us in our strategic planning a year ago were right on point when we talk about helping young people to be effective communicators and problem solvers and have an ability to learn and unlearn. Sitting in college orientation last year with my son, who's in freshman college now, it was said that regardless of what a kid majors in, regardless of the degree, there were 5 things that the Fortune 500 companies said that were important for people to have to be successful. And we found all 3 of those things that are in our mission: effective communicators, problem solvers, and ability to learn and unlearn. Unlike business, Dublin City Schools, Lawrence County, and Trinity, a lot of these schools, we can't choose our product. In business, if something is not right, you can turn it around at the dock. Everything that rolls on the yellow bus, we have to receive at the door. And we have to, if that, let's look at Scott Beasley. Let's pick on my buddy Scott Beasley. If he gets a tire that comes in and has a hole in it, and would it be fair for us to say that tire needs to run 70 miles per hour on I-16? We wouldn't even want to use that tire, but the beauty of education in America, we accept everyone. A lot of countries don't accept every child. We have students with disabilities that are performing at high levels in all school systems in the state of Georgia. We accept who shows up, and our charge is to get that child as far as we can get that child. And I think we're doing an exceptional job. We know that different things in terms of education, such as grad rates, have gone out, and schools across the state of Georgia are doing a tremendous job. We're producing more graduates than ever before in the state of Georgia, and so we're very excited about the work, particularly when we're facing greater challenges in the state of Georgia that are unprecedented in terms of poverty, in terms of living arrangements, when you have more children being raised in single parents' homes, being raised by grandparents, even students who have nowadays 2 mothers and 2 fathers. When the dinner table used to be on Sundays and after school, now the dinner table is at McDonald's drive-thru. And so I think that schools and teachers are doing a tremendous job in moving young people further than we ever have before. Also, as we look at what's going on with what we're doing to reach out to parents and be that resource with such varied living arrangements, we have academic parent and teacher teams going on in the Dublin City School System where we're working with parents, helping them to be able to help their young people learn and achieve at higher levels. As I talked about not being like business, in education, we can't sit around and whine and complain. We have to be solutions oriented. Recently, some of my staff, we went and we met with Don Avery and some of the staff at Fairview Park Hospital, because we realized that prisons determine how many beds that they need based on the number of students that can read at the third grade level. And so it's extremely important for our community to help out Chief Chapman, that we help with the literacy component of this community. And so is it our job to step across the pre-K fence? It better be. And so what we're doing, we're coming up with a program where we're going to help literacy from birth to age 5. And so that when they show up to us, we can have a better, a more prepared student all across. This is not just whoever's born in that hospital. We're going to work with those parents. So it's not just a Dublin City School thing, or Lawrence County or Trinity. We're partners together. Our number one enemy is illiteracy. And so we're going to start attacking literacy from birth to 5 to hopefully put out a better product, put out a better input, so that we can receive the best output as they exit the 12th grade. So that's another initiative that we have going. I spoke with the retired teachers, and they're on board. They're going to help us out through the First Foundation as well, with some books that they're going to be able to provide. So if you're interested in that, you can reach out to us, and we'll be more than welcome to do that. A lot of the things that Dr. Alligood talked about in terms of the professional learning communities, we have those same things going on in our school system, and we're very excited about that. Our school system, our high school, was by the Washington Post rated as one of the most challenging high schools in the state and in the nation, particularly because of our advanced offerings such as IB and those type of things. So we have some great things that are going on there, and we're proud to be a part of this community, and we're proud of academia in this community. As I said before, this community has a lot that no other community has to offer in academia, and we're very proud to be a small portion of those offerings. If you ever have any questions, we have a feature on our website entitled Let's Talk, and you can stop on that website and ask any question, and we'll get that question to the right end of the horse, because we know we'll have it at the wrong end of the horse. So we'll get that to the right end of the horse so that we can answer your questions, and we'll do so expeditiously. Also, we have an open door policy. We belong to this community, and so you can feel free to stop by and talk to us at any time. And again, thank you for entrusting in us this most important piece of helping our young people be successful. We're very excited about the partnership with Lawrence County School System through the Heart of Georgia Career Academy as well. Some great things are going on out there, and looking forward to expand those offerings. So again, thank you for your time, and we'll be around after this to answer any questions. And also feel free to stop by. My cell phone number is 278-2726, 278-2726. Anytime that you have a question about anything, please feel free to give us a call again, because we're here to serve this great community. Thank you.
Brisket's more than just meat. When done right, it's a mind-blowing experience, thanks to its bold, smoky flavor. Dark, barky outside, and moist, tender inside. It's one of the wonders of the barbecue world, and it's smoked and served daily at Sonny's Barbecue. Come try a new signature brisket plate like Brisket Mac for $9.99, or brisket with ribs or pork and 2 sides for a limited time. Sonny's Barbecue, local pit masters since '68.
I wanted to say thank you real quick, if I could, to Mr. Cooey, to Dr. Alligood, and Dr. Williams. Thank you for the wonderful job that you do, and thank you for always being willing to work with us at the Chamber. One of the things we're working on for our program of work for next year, and you'll hear this, you'll see this, we're going to really push in the community our workforce and education initiatives at the Chamber. So we will be working with these folks on a daily basis to try to make sure that we fill the jobs that you have available at the hospitals and the educational institutions and everywhere else in Dublin, Orange County. We got a lot of smiling faces this morning, lots of energy in the room, so I think it's a great time to do something that's really, really fun for me. I could ask Randy to come up and share with this as well, but he's had some participation in this. as our ambassador chair. I'm still trying to figure out how you got by security. But our ambassador program, Randy mentioned our ambassadors this morning. You heard a little roar from our ambassadors, lots of energy, great group. And one of the things we like to do each quarter is recognize our ambassador of the quarter. And that's supposed to be fun and simple, and it's turned into quite a task because we have so many wonderful ambassadors that are doing a great job. It's hard to figure out between our activity sheets and just the involvement of these folks who our ambassador of the quarter is. But we worked through that, and we have an ambassador of the quarter that we're going to announce this morning. And that person just happens to be in the room, and we want to say thank you for your hard work this quarter to Ms. Tracy Morgan from Morris Bank. Thank you, Tracy, for all your hard work. I mentioned our workforce and education initiatives. I want to say thank you again to you for being here this morning, for supporting this breakfast. We hope to continue to grow. Leanne has promised me they'll build a new facility here that's even larger to hold us when we grow to that number. So, but no, we hope that we have that issue one day, and we'll address that when we do. But thank you again for coming. We had a great program. I want to go ahead and give you a heads up next month. It'll be a 12 days of Christmas type program, but we're going to have our nonprofits come and share with you what their needs are during the holidays. And then we're hopeful that maybe one of these presentations that you hear will be an interest of yours, that you could help us to help others during the holiday season. These folks are going to be dressed in Christmas outfits, anything from elves to Christmas trees. They're going to be doing poems and jingles and lots of energy and lots of fun. And I know during introductions this morning that Santa Claus will be here next month. Thank you to Middle Georgia Mechanical, and we'll talk after the breakfast here. But that'll be a great event. And then put on your calendars, Friday, January 27th, 2017, will be the Chamber's annual dinner. A lot of you are used to having the dinner, I think, in October or November. We've moved it to January next year. It'll be on the 27th. And I want to say thank you to Ms. Willie Paulk for helping me with a lot of the planning for that program. We're going to have a great program at the DuBose Porter Center. We're having a themed event this year, and a lot of the ambassadors and some other folks in this room are helping plan that event. It will be themed Dublin, a World of Opportunity, and we're going to spotlight our international investment in Dublin and Orange County. So we're going to have international flags. We're going to have international food stations. I was told last night there may be some international adult beverages for folks that enjoy that type of thing. And so lots of fun at that event on the 27th for the annual dinner. And I'm going to leave you with a little motivational 2 minutes this morning because of the way my day started this morning. And I shared this with Chief Chapman a little bit. But has anybody ever had one of them days, and ladies, you'll probably agree with me a lot more here maybe than the men. Some men don't care. But you get up in the morning, you get out of the shower, and you just, everything getting all that great, and you start to fix your hair, and it just don't want to participate today. Well, when you do that, next time that happens, just stop for a minute and say, you know what, normally that would bother me, but not today, because I'm having a great day, okay? And after that happens, and you go in the closet, and you start to get your clothes out, and nothing matches, and nothing's clean that you wanted to be clean, and normally that would aggravate you a little bit, but not today because I'm having a great day. And I had this happen the other day. So I walk into the kitchen, and I'm gonna have me a glass of orange juice with my coffee. And I grabbed the carton, and boy, it felt really light. And I shook it, and it was empty. Empty. Somebody put the empty orange juice back in the refrigerator. And normally, that would make me angry, but not today because I'm having a great day. So you get in the car and you're headed to work, and you're driving down the road, and of course, you're really the only one that knows how to drive. And somebody decides that they're gonna change lanes and they have no turn signal fluid, so they just run you off into the ditch. And normally that'd make you really angry, but not today because I'm having a great day. You guys got to get with this. I'm going to keep going until you convince me. So finally you arrive at work. And just as you zoom into the parking lot at 2 minutes until 8, somebody's in your parking spot. Doesn't have your name on it, but everybody knows that's your parking spot. And boy, that would really make you mad on most days. But not today, because we're having a great day, and it's a great day for business in Dublin and Lawrence County. We're adjourned.